Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, kill! Hey, 47!
Dak now from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That is Lewis Seen. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offensive ends on the field.
And he's going to be doing that, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's intercepted in the end zone. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Broncos have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Prescott now on 3rd down. Buying some time right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. One for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
47! Yeah!
3rd and long for him here. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Kill! 26!
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, kill!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll work against the blitz. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Jackson now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Toss play here, Judkins. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, 47! We're going to 54. Why is it?
Now Prescott. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert and stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Looking quickly here.
And the Broncos.
1st and goal, Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of
54. Why is it?
He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch their early lead to 9. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10. And their own 35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Hey! Alpha, sit on! You are X.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tutu. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's the end of one here. It's the Broncos out in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, right side, caught by Thomas. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 10, 49ers 7. Set to kick
Ball
off.
is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Run right side, Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Dak off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, there we go. I take
They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Into the hands of Pickett. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense up to the line fast.
Broncos, first down.
And he could have a free play here. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked off sides, and we've got a flag. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. He's brought down with a gain of 2, so it'll be 2nd and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing again, Prescott. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
13.
Second down, game to 2. It's in ahead, has about 5 yards. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets it away from his end zone. So, Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At their 49.
From the gun is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. New set of downs for him from the 31. Prescott on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Dak now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Prescott to throw here. 3rd and 2. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, report! 180! Sit hot! 180! Hey, Ozzy! Sit hot!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
39 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Return it.
Jackson now on third. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
17. 49ers 14. Fairbairn set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Throwing on first is Prescott. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
There you go. 26. 26.
Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Prescott to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Jackson to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. Keeps away from one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Greg Newsome has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah! What do you think?
Another one for Junkins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is cut. That's Slayton. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Now, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. He has this down to the 34. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
49ers 20.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Judkins taking the drop. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Prescott here from the gun. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, Judkins. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Kill!
1st down, here's Dak. Complete out to the right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Running this is Judkins. It's inside the 10. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Jackson. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the 49er
First down throw for Jackson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Getting out to his left. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Fourth down, it's Jackson. Oh, he puts him air under this one, right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Broncos will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Denver.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. I'll pitch it out to Judkins. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 30. And the 49er first down.
On first down, Jackson finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 23.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Completed left side to Thomas. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
And again, it's Jackson. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. Keeping it on the ground. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Judkins headed right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Finds him on the slant. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the give, here's Judkins. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Running back Judkins. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy in that first down at the 30.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he's out of the backfield with the running back, which shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yards on top of it.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Give them 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Broncos on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. And up to the zone keeper. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, report! Sit on! Andy! Sit on!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
And the 49er, 1st down.
1st down, here's Lamar. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Jackson yet again. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional.
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game.
49ers 36. Miami Fairbears is set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's Judkins. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, 46.
They're going to pass it here. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that? Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. Alright. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab. Alright then. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. Yeah. It's time. It's time. Black is time. Premiere album still gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah. Clears out.
Yo, man.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Yeah.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking they do. I've been busy with my karma, my mama, getting all these new tattoos. I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it and killing with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like... Yeah, it goes like... Yeah, I got all my eyes shot in sliding. Try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine. Like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only